Welcome back to the epic Park Tool workshop behind me. Today I'm building a brand new bike for Marin, which is really exciting. We're going to build it up and ride it. But kind of more importantly, Cove has a new bike, don't you, mate? This is my son Cove. So when the CEO of Marin, Matt V, and his wife Lisa found out that Gemma and I are having a baby, they said to my athlete manager John, get that kid a bike. And they haven't just got us a bike, they've built Cove the sickest replica of my Marin Alcatraz, which is that frame up there on the wall. My dirt jump bike, which is the bike I really ride every day, to be honest. This is a replica of it. It's been custom painted. Gusset got involved. It's got a full gusset cockpit, hasn't it, Cove? Halo have sticking up the wheels. Olin's have sticking up the forks. It's got my signature saddle on it. And it's a balance bike. And you don't even know what it is yet. But your little legs are going to be going like Billy-O on it. And you viewers at home will be the first to know. We should probably build you a pump track. Is he throwing up? Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright. He doesn't like mechanics.
He's just telling us that it is actually sick.
Actually sick.
This is a hardtail. It's actually a box, but in here is Marin's brand new San Quentin, and it's a San Quentin 29er. 29-inch wheels on a hardtail. It's something I never thought I would ride, okay? I love hardtails. Hardtails are the best thing ever. They teach you everything you need to know about being good, performing on a mountain bike. They teach you to jump, they teach you to pump properly, they teach you to find grip, they teach you to ride rough sections, they teach you things that you could never learn from fast tracking to a full suspension bike. That's why I love the San Quentin, which more specifically is a hardtail that does it all. It's got a slack head angle, it's got incredible geometry that's good for pump tracks and dirt jumps, but unbelievable at riding steep downhill tracks. This bike is so versatile, so diverse in what it's capable of. I'm a massive advocate for this bike. But Marin decided to put 29-inch wheels on it. And although I'm a believer in the 27.5, the 650B wheel size for a hardtail, I took on the challenge to kind of adapt and ride this thing. And to do so, we went to Sea Otter in California to test the first one of these. I raced the dual slalom on it, which was sick. It wasn't a very hardtail friendly track, but I won the Sea Otter downhill on this hardtail, which was incredible. And that made me realise that the 29er is actually better for that style of riding, like longer tracks, trail riding, flatter sections, but it absolutely doesn't compromise anything in the steep stuff. So I ended up winning the hardtail category by, like, I think it was 6 or 7 seconds. This bike is incredible, and I've now got my own one here in the UK, so I'm going to build it up now 100% stock as it's come out of the box. It's only going to take 2 minutes, then we're going to go and ride it at Woburn. Let's do it. Here she is, the San Quentin 29er, which by the way launches today. There's already stock in quite a lot of Marin dealers, so speak to your local Marin dealer or check out online if you want to get one of these. It looks great, doesn't it? I love the colourway, I love the paint splatter and the Marin logo. I love the Marin head tube badge. It's like my favourite, most prestigious thing since they went to the Square Bear. But this spec's awesome. Marin make really, really nice P&A now, which is parts and accessories. Like their grips are lovely, their cockpit's great. They've got their own rims, which are super wide, so you can put a 2.5 tyre on like this and get really wide coverage on the trail, which is awesome. Tubeless, ready to go. Dropper post with really nice internal cable routing. Obviously the dropper cable stays in the frame. That cable routing there is really lovely, and then it comes out the down tube under the bottom bracket. On hardtails you can kind of get tidier cable routing because none of the frame moves. On a full suspension bike you can end up with like a snake's wedding where they're going all over the place. But it's beautiful. It's got Shimano 1x12 drivetrain, and the forks look very sick in black, don't they? I'll cut the bars down a bit. Let's ride it.
Question.
Yes.
Before you ride that.
About the bar width?
No, them reflectors. Are they coming off?
Yeah, should do. They did the, yeah, kind of like them. They're good for bringing your whips back.
Oh,
you do a massive whip at high speed. Yeah, let's take them
that
off.
makes sense.
Have we already shot all the shots of the bike with them on?
Yes.
Sick. I wonder if people have commented already. Your reflectors are on. Do you want to recycle them?
Yeah.
Let's ride this bike. Hardtail. The hardtail. Oh, the hardtail. The San Quentin 29er hardtail. Hardtail. the Hardtail. Honestly, 29-inch wheels, there is a stigma around them being less playful and less manoeuvrable, and that's kind of been solved by the mullet movement a little bit. But on this bike, on this very Hardtail here, where the tracks are the most playful ever, like I was only riding playful tracks, it does it all and it does it well. I love the look of the back wheel because it fills that rear triangle so well and makes the bike look slammed. It's true, isn't it?
Yep.
Kind of like the Alcatraz, which makes it look playful, and it is very playful. I just can't see the disadvantage. I can only see the upside. It's so good at pedaling. This bike is like unfathomably good to pedal. It's a hardtail, you transfer all the power to the back wheel, and it's a bigger wheel over bumps. But I think the main attribute that sells me this bike completely is the geometry. The slack head angle is incredible, the travel length is awesome, and I feel it most under braking. When you absolutely slam on under braking, this bike feels so stable, where usually you'd argue that a long travel enduro bike or something like that would win that category. This brakes phenomenally well, like so well. The front end doesn't really dive because it's slack, and although there aren't steep tracks here, I know for a fact that means that this would ride so well on a track like that. So, playful downhill tracks, box ticked massively. Let's go ride a pump track and some dirt jumps and see how well she ticks that with the 29ers.
Oh, Martin, he's used to this. Woo!
It wasn't lap record times on these tyres around the pump track, but it actually flew round. 29ers, they're surprisingly capable beast. And I've always loved the San Quentin. I didn't think it was due such an epic upgrade, but yet here I am. So dirt jumps tick, pump track tick, downhill free ride, all the technical stuff tick. One thing I am curious about though, having never owned or ridden a 29er hardtail, is how good they are at really dipped 360s on big jumps. It's something I really want to factor into the review of this absolutely stock Marin hardtail. So we're just blowing up my airbag, and I'm going to decide now whether it's really, really good at super dip 360s or not. Time will tell.
Oh no!
What a shame! I was even going to tell you that like it'd be such a shame to ruin all these clothes on like one random.
I almost slipped because of all this sludge as well. Oh, nice Hellfire socks there. Available in triple packs, along with a plethora of incredible mountain bike apparel. www.hellfire.com. Go on, Matt! Whoosh! Yeah, boy! I think I've got bird poo in my shoe.
I'll tell you what, if it is dip 3s you're after and that's it, this isn't the bike. You'd be better off with a dirt jump bike. But if you want to enjoy every other sector and aspect of mountain biking, the whole plethora of disciplines.
That's so weird, I used that word a second ago.
1 second
You
ago.
didn't, like, well, a minute ago when I was talking about Hellfire products. Carry on.
Then the Marin San Quentin 329er is absolutely the bike for you. Fresh out the box and it's available now. Legends.
That was a really good intro. You did really well. You did really well. Well done.
It's a 17mm ratchet, man.
He's gonna knock himself out.